About 3 months ago, I made a video on the topic of Dead by Daylight's crossover with Resident Evil. More specifically, if they could bring in any more content from the franchise into DBD, and if they would. Long story short, I reached the conclusion that it wasn't all that likely. This is because of just how long it's been since any new content from them has entered the game. But just this month, that changed. DBDLeaks, the most reputable source for upcoming content in Dead by Daylight short of Behavior themselves, announced that the next iteration of the 2v8 game mode will be Resident Evil focused, furthermore confirming that Nemesis, Wesker, and Legion will be the new killers in the mode. Obviously, the first two are to go along with the RE tie-in, but Legion most likely is too, because of his legendary skin for Hunk. Keep that in mind, by the way, it'll be important in a moment. But speaking of skins, a themed game mode isn't the only Resident Evil content we're getting. On January 17th, it was additionally leaked that new Resident Evil cosmetics are coming. Alongside this, we got a date for both that and the 2v8 tie-in, February 10th. They also said that can change though, so don't rely on that too heavily. This does technically go for everything covered in the video, as while these sources have been proven to be incredibly reliable, I have made a habit of saying nothing is 100% until confirmed by Behavior themselves. After all, DBDLeaks did claim that Chapter 26 was going to be a License for Honor collab, and that Leatherface would leave Dead by Daylight, neither of which came to fruition. But while it is possible for these leaks to be untrue, I am extremely confident in saying that chance is very slim. With all of that said though, some of you might be wondering what these skins could be. Furthermore, some of you might be doubtful they could possibly add any more, given just how many skins we already have from the franchise. But long story short, Resident Evil is a massive, long-running franchise, with a plethora of characters to choose from. If you want more details, and more specifically 10 whole legendary skin ideas, I implore you to check out the video I mentioned at the start. Shameless self-promotion aside, this quote-unquote leaked set of cosmetics was posted on January 18th, with skins such as a Mr. X legendary for Nemesis and an Ashley Graham legendary for Rebecca Chambers. I say quote-unquote because just 10 days later, this was posted by DBDLeaks. Granted, it does only show 2 skins for the collection, and in fact one of them lines up with a list posted by Ruthless, but one of them doesn't. This doesn't completely invalidate the earlier leak, as it is just one skin wrong, but at least it makes it a little less credible. But back to the render posted by DBDLeaks, it shows a skin for Wesker in line with his Resident Evil 4 look, and a skin for Nemesis for his classic OG design. And while I definitely would have preferred a Mr. X legendary, I can't deny how absolutely sick the skin looks. In the event that leak is in fact incorrect, or at the very least incomplete, what other skins could we expect? Well, while I don't want to go too in depth because of my previous video on the topic, there are at least 2 I'd like to touch on, both of which are legendary. A Jack Baker skin for the Hillbilly, and a Heisenberg skin for the Deathslinger. The reason for this is because both of these killers are already in 2v8, one of which added in the previous iteration. This could very well have been purposefully done in preparation of the next Resident Evil themed version of the game mode. All in all, I'm honestly really looking forward to more RE content in Dead by Daylight. I get there already is a lot, but it's been a while since we've seen anything new from the franchise, and given the fact he's one of, if not my favorite killer, I'm stoked to play as Wesker in 2v8. I know this video was shorter than usual, and as such I don't really feel like doing an exhaustive outro for it, but if you enjoyed the video anyway, I encourage you all to like and subscribe. It helps me way more than you might think, and it only takes a few seconds. And a massive shout out to my 2 channel members, Stannis Swag and Mario Blue. But regardless, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.